From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts comes out throwing. Rolling left, buying some time. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd down, they need 7.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Great.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
180.
From the red zone now. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy.
And he is into the end zone for Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Taylor again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more when they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go again with Taylor. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down by
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll check it down to Taylor. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
8-yard pickup.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Tiger Hornet. Kyle up. Hey. Larry. Kyle up. No.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yo, touch it. Trimmer. Hey.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Play action. Hurts has it. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Colts, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Pulls it at the 7. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hurts now from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead.
Philadelphia.
Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Gould on the return. And after the dive, they'll be set up with some okay field position here.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Makes the tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
On first down, Hurts rolling into enemy territory, and they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts on first down. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
No, touch that.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
63, 63, 60. Kyle left, Yanni.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Near the goal line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's loaded another one up. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Aren't going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hey, 73, 70, Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. He dodged the tackle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Great, set. I know you want that. Nine. Hey, easy, 63, back. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it downfield working the left. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
I know you want that.
Barkley. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Delta, set. I know you want that. 73. Yanni. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Left side into the hands of Warren. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
2nd and 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go!
He's back to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half.
34, Colts 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's start now. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Forced out to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. Carl up, Yanni. Carl up, Yanni.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these 2 building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, and more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates.
Dart setting in to throw here. Chased out to his right. He's running with it, and they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it downs from the 37. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attempt.
He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nice.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
18 Cardinal. Top low 18.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. He's looking deep once again. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yeti. Go Silver, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hawk 7, 19 Lions. Stop below 18.
Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles running them out of the building. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. Gets the 10. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go to Barkley again. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
73. Tiger Hornet. 60. No touch. Hey. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple. Defenders there on a nice pickup. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Great. Set. No touch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Behind the line, he lost that football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he not only recovers the fumble, Brock, but he's able to get back beyond the line of scrimmage, too. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Set. 180. Hey. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
180. No touch.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's away from 1. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Eagles close to picking up their 5th win. Second and 3 now.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to the well again. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
3 points are huge.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts cut into the lead by another point.
Eagles 65, Colts 21.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Here's a design run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're drawn up for it. Kneel down on 3rd.
Hawk 70. Ready.
He's drawn up for it. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.